Want to talk with Playhouse family member Jake, who got confronted by some friends, and they basically said, "Hey, we know why you're struggling in love. This is why you can't find somebody." If somebody said that to you, you'd be so excited to hear what they had to say.
Yeah, like what do you think the issue is?
Until they say it, then you wouldn't be so excited anymore. And I think that's what happened to Jake.
Boy, it's been a rough the past year. Basically, I feel like I go out with girls for like a month and then end up just getting ghosted, which is like fringe ghosting territory. And a friend of mine recently kind of was very honest and said, "Listen, man, I think you're dating out of your league. I think that these girls that you're going on are just out of your league, and they kind of just are, I don't know if it's pity or whatever it is, but I know you're a nice guy, and they're using you for your kindness and maybe just some meals, and then they're kind of just dumping you." And I'm wondering, is that even such a thing as like dating out of your league? Or is it like if they go on a date with you, then shouldn't you just be going out with someone who you're attracted to and just ask out who you want to ask out?
I just think it's interesting that you are struggling in love, and your friend's sage wisdom was maybe you should try to find somebody less attractive.
But is that really what it is? Or is he just kind of a dud?
Oh, that's helpful.
I know, but
maybe you
still.
suck.
But what is happening on these dates that they're saying yes, but then there's no follow-up dates, right?
I don't think it has anything to do with either of your levels of attractiveness, because you're going out quite a few times, it sounds like.
Yeah, but there's no connection.
Honestly, we just did a second date update. I honestly feel like the next time you have this experience, or any of these women you've had this happen with, we can call any of them, I suppose. But
that's a good idea.
As far as this initial idea of, do you think it's possible he could just be, from what we've heard, dating out of his league? We will pose the question, okay?
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, I'll vote no. I think you just keep doing what you're doing.
I kind of agree. I think you keep dating people you're attracted to. Why would you not want to date someone you're attracted to? That's part of it.
Would it make sense to you that he might have more success if he was kind of like, okay, I'm usually shooting for 8s. Let's go for a 5.
No, I mean, I don't think he should change that, but maybe change, what are you guys doing on dates? What are you guys talking about?
And even if that did end up being a really successful relationship and he's with this person for years, can you imagine if that ever came up? I'm so glad I listened to my friends. Oh, what did they say? Well, before I met you, I was having a lot of trouble in love. And they said, you got to stop dating attractive people. You got to find yourself someone less attractive. And then I met you.
I mean, someone did say, I feel like there's no such thing as out of your league. Attraction is different for everyone. The real issue is ending up with these ladies who don't appreciate you. And that's not because they're too attractive. I think sometimes there's just something wrong with the connection. Aim for someone who likes you as much as you like them.
What are you thinking about what his friend's suggestion is? Maybe you should just date somebody a little, under your attractiveness bar.
Yeah, he might be. I mean, I think maybe he should consider just going out with someone who's a little less hot, but, has a great personality and try that.
So if all the friends are like, hey, maybe date somebody that's not so attractive, I'll see how it goes.
Yeah, I think they think, and they also can kind of get away with anything, and I think they can take people for granted, and it sounds like this guy's being taken for granted.
So, appreciate the thought. Let me go ahead and submit this for evidence. If this is relationship court here, let me go ahead and submit this. So they're saying you're dating out of your league. This wasn't a one-and-done thing. He's repeatedly pulling dates with these women. That's clearly his league.
This is what I'm saying.
If you're getting these women to go out with you one after another where people are like, wow, they're beautiful, clearly that's his league.
But what is happening on the dates that this isn't continuing? How are you treating them? What are you doing? How are you texting them? Like, there's something after. The attraction is there.
Okay, I hear what you're asking, and the answer is yes. I do think we should sit at the booth next to him at his next date and
Please
eavesdrop on the entire
inspire it,
conversation.
yes!
Agreed. Really, his friend's advice is lower your standards. Is that valid advice?
Someone said, I don't think the league problem is the problem at all. If women are agreeing to go out with him, obviously they're interested. My guess is that he's either coming on too strong, moving too fast, or picking up people who were never looking for anything serious in the first place. Someone suggests we do a second date update because obviously they're in his league, like Zero said, because everyone is someone's league, even if we don't agree. That's why most of us have different taste. And someone said, Dating someone you're not attracted to just because you think they're more in your league isn't fair to either person. Attraction matters. The goal isn't lowering your standards. You just need to find someone who's equally interested as you are in them.
What you thinking for him? Hi.
Look, dude, here's what I say. I got two things for you. Number one, all right, let's be real. If you're getting with people that are out of your league that much, you might be picking people for the wrong reason. And like when you're picking people because they're hot, but you're not properly vetting their character, that's where you end up with. You end up with people that ain't no good for you. But my man also needs to keep in mind that if people are getting bored of him that quick, there might be something he needs to work on. You know what I'm saying? You know, girls want somebody that like likes them but can like be their friend and like be cool with them. If you so obsessed with them and they're like, and they go, you're like, oh, that thing in the like world, that gets weird real quick.
I feel like that's not unlike what Amy said. When you're like, maybe he's a dud. Like maybe it's something in the relationship, not a physical thing.
That's what I don't think it's the attraction thing, because they're clearly attracted. They're saying yes to this guy, and how he's like, my friend says they're maybe just saying that because they feel guilty and it's a pity thing. No, I think the attraction thing is there, but like the chemistry is gone, and that's what someone else said. At some point, if everyone else is the problem, you have to look in the mirror. And I don't mean this as an insult. It's just reality. If you're getting ghosted after multiple dates over and over again, there's something there that you're doing and your friends aren't telling you about. But the friends aren't on the date. They wouldn't know either.
And it's just not realistic to me that over and over and over again you'd be having the same problem. Oh, you just ask somebody out that's too attractive. Like, I think your friend's a dummy.
That's agree.
Hi.
I feel like that friend is kind of a jerk, first of
Yeah.
all. Also, if you were dating someone that was out of your league, they wouldn't even go on a first date in the first place, if that theory were correct. You know, I don't think that all those women would do 3 pity dates for someone that they felt was out of their league. It just sounds like, honestly, he's dating. Dating means you're dating different people, see what chemistry works, what works out. That's the process of dating. Kind of an interview thing. I don't think it's because he's not worthy or these girls are out of his league. It just sounds like they're not the right fit, and that's okay.
I would agree with that. I also think it's probably worth noting not everybody in your life that's willing to give advice to you is giving good advice.
Yes.
Not all advice is created equal. Some of it's just crap advice.
And someone kind of similar to that caller, they said the fact that he's getting several dates is actually a good sign. Because if he's dating out of his league, he wouldn't be getting that first date. But I think something else is happening after they're like getting to know him. There is an issue. Something's happening on the date, how he's communicating. I don't know what it is.
I don't know. What's the plan moving forward? Are you going to try to lower the standards, or what are you thinking?
Man, the plan is I'm going to keep asking out girls who I'm attracted to,
Yeah.
and hopefully it's a match, and hopefully they're attracted to me. I don't know if they need to have lower standards or what. I think I'm a good-looking guy, so I don't know. I think there's a good girl out there for me, and I don't want to ask someone out who I'm not attracted to. What did the girls say? You got to kiss a lot of frogs to get your prince, right?
Well, see, but here's the funny thing. I think that's the exact opposite of what we're advising you to do now at this point. Don't go looking for the frogs.
But I think it's just like there's going to be some bad relationships that aren't going to work out, and then you're going to find your prince. Like, that's what I
It's
think it
working
is.
out
I don't
for
think
you.
it's saying date uggos,
Yeah.
like actual frogs.
I would look less at who you're asking out and more just really analyze the behavior. And if you're ever in a situation where you want to do a second date update, Lord knows we like to do those. So just give us a holler, okay, buddy?
Thanks.
Yeah. I sincerely hope we don't hear from you again because you don't need us.
Yeah, I hope you have good luck.